Have you played Rewind before?
We played Rewind Scotland, and we were just about to play Rewind North, and then suddenly the skies opened.
I know.
But no, I like Rewind. There's something great about it because you'll always see somebody who you haven't seen before. A couple of weeks ago, I met Paul Young, which was great. I was up in Scotland, and then a couple of
He's here this week.
I see.
Yeah, yeah.
And last year or 2 years ago, I saw Leo Sayer in the flesh, and I was absolutely thrilled because the first single I ever bought was One Man Band by Leo Sayer. Of course, I didn't have the nerve to go up and tell him that because I'm sure he's fed up with people coming up and saying, "You know what? The first record I bought."
That's a great thing about these sort of festivals. You get to meet people that you saw back in the
Yes.
day, and
Yeah, and you
Meet
it's
up with old
a
friends.
very, very disparate, I think is the word, list of performers.
yeah.
It was great. And I met Lol Cream he was playing with Trevor Horn a couple of years ago too, and I went up and I shook his hand, which meant that I have met 3 out of 10cc, so I've only got Eric Stewart to do. But it is a wee bit like that, it's a wee bit like, who I met last week? I go, say I work, I have a job back home. I said, who I met at the weekend? They said, no, who did you meet at the weekend? I said, I met Lol Cream from 10cc. So there you go.
Hey, and now we've met you.
Oh, yeah, of course. And I'm sure Lol, whenever he went back to his job, working in the working for the council, he says, I met at the weekend.
So it was a really big year this year, and last year was 40th anniversary, wasn't it, of Teenage Kicks?
Oh yes, that's right. Yes, and this year's first 40th anniversary of the first LP. I think you see with us, the Undertones all happened within a very short space of time. So this is good. There's going to be we'll think of another 40th anniversary for next year. 40th anniversary of My Perfect Cousin. That's what you know what I mean. It's some people sort of say, "Are you doing a 40th anniversary tour?" And I kind of go, "Well, we're doing a tour, and we might call it 40th anniversary of something." We just turn up and do shows, and it's
So
great.
You tour in the UK, USA?
We did in May. Yes, we did. We went to America, and that was a long trip for us. That was a full 2 weeks. Whoa.
Yeah. So whereabouts in America? Were you in?
Well, we did New York, we did Boston, we did Las Vegas, which was a punk rock festival. It wasn't the Lounge, it wasn't the Sands, it wasn't like Dean Martin. And then we did a couple of shows on the West Coast as well. So we were in and out within 2 weeks,
Yeah.
and it was great.
So what's the song that gets the best reaction?
Oh, Teenage Kicks, absolutely. It is. The great thing about Teenage Kicks is it has a life of its own. And we realised that a good number of years ago. We realised that Teenage Kicks is more famous than the Undertones, which is great.
You might get a kick. Forgive the
Oh,
pun.
you've been working on that one. You've been working on that. No, we do.
Yes.
Well, yeah, you do. Somebody once says. In fact, there was a guy called John Robb, who's a great journalist. And he says, the Undertones are really lucky because they have in their back pocket a song that is played at weddings up and down the country. And we went, I never thought of it like that. Yeah, so it's great.
In the early days, you had support from John Peel. Didn't you, in
Oh
the
yeah,
UK?
he was he was the one that really changed it for us because we were in Derry where no record company ever went, no music journalists ever went, and we were just there playing. And then eventually we got a record made, and it turned out to be Teenage Kicks, and we sent it to him, and he absolutely loved it. In fact, I think his wife loved it as well. So there was a bit of influence there, and he played it, and a guy from Sire Records heard it, and he gave us a contract, and then that was us. We ended up in Top of the Pops. But even more than that, it became John Peel's favourite record throughout his life, which, when you think about it, is quite a fantastic thing to be able to say.
Because of all the artists he's been involved with
Oh,
over
why?
the years.
We weren't his favourite band. He liked us. His favourite band, I think, was The Fall. But we would seriously make a claim that his favourite record was Teenage Kicks.
Yeah. Surprised you're still doing it after 40
Oh
years?
yeah,
What's your
absolutely.
family say?
They disown me. They pretend that I know we've never known him.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Thank you very much.